We have a house full.
Yes, yes.
It's the Sunday radio show. And Reno is with us today.
Hello.
As our special co-host.
Hello.
And Mr. Chaz.
What's up with it?
Manhattan, Kansas. I want to get this right. I said Junction City the other day. I apologize.
It's cool.
I confused you for Weasel Wiesel, Mr. Take Your Bitch.
It ain't like I ain't grew up in both. It's just like, you know, people they on my Facebook like, man, why you saying you from Junction? You gonna let him disrespect you like that? I was like,
course.
damn. I was like, I didn't think it was a disrespect.
And then Facebook pages get started.
Yeah.
And people start claiming to be me on social media. Right. My God, if you want that hassle and that problem, you go right on ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
And 40 has joined us.
Yeah.
Now all we need is Adam Pinion. We've got all our scheduled guests.
Man.
Holy smokes. Evan Brady is with us today. He is tuning up on his guitar. He is going to chat with us here in a few moments as well. And we have on the couch, and I know I'm going to butcher your name or misinterpret your name or something. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Me?
Yes, you.
My name is Ricky Marhivia.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Yeah, it's okay.
Turn that mic on.
Yeah. I call you Ricky.
Turn the mic on. Is the mic on?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, go
awesome.
ahead. One more time.
My name is Ricky Marhivia.
Okay. Because I was going to call him Ricky Martin earlier just because I'm a dick. Just because I'm a dick.
Why not, man?
That's
Go
what
for
I was
it.
going to do. Okay, now you have a band. Tell me about Unlock Me This.
All right, so Unlock Me This one. I actually...
Unlock Me This one.
Right, yeah. I
have to put the one at the end.
Yeah, and exclamation mark.
It's kind of like the Ohio State University.
Basically.
Okay.
And I lived in Egypt like my whole life until I was 15. And I used to be in a full band there. And so my best friend and I...
It wasn't Menudo.
Go. My best friend
I
and
apologize. Go.
Kind of like... Everyone left that band, and we decided to...
So it was like Menudo. Everybody just left the band.
Yeah, basically, I guess.
Okay.
And we decided
That's why
to
Evan Brady is by himself, because he's the star of all the time. That too.
Yeah, I like working alone a lot better now too, honestly. But yeah, we decided to make it like a duet kind of a thing, and I was making the music and he was making the lyrics. So I started producing for Unlock Me This one since 2009, and then I moved here, and I kind of just kept the whole project to myself because he didn't want to do it anymore if I wasn't there. So I started recording music since 2009, and I was working on one album like 4 years ago, but I didn't really like the way it sounded, so I started working on a second album that I'm currently still working on. So yeah, that's how I heard it.
That's how you got it going. Reno, you have anything?
Nope, not at this time.
You have nothing at this time?
No. I'm recording everything that he is saying, and I'm just, showing everybody. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
everybody follow me on Facebook.
Now tell me about Beauty is in the Eyes of the Beholder. Is that you?
That song actually is a cover of I Set My Friends on Fire.
Okay.
I Set My Friends on Fire. It's a band from Miami, Florida.
Evan, would you open for a band called I Set My Friends on Fire? Jeez.
I would. They actually asked me to play a gig with them because their vocalist couldn't make it to the show, but I wasn't in town when that happened, so I obviously couldn't make it either. But that would have been really cool to do.
Logistical issues.
Huh?
Logistical issues.
Yeah, it was the weather.
And probably everybody got lost in South Hutch. That's probably what happened. It
happens to everyone here.
Like 5-6 people today.
There's only one person I know on this planet who would not get lost in South Hutch. Mike Clares from the Rusty Needle. Wouldn't happen. South Hutch would want to get the hell away from Mike Clares because if he got lost in South Hutch, nobody would ever hear the end of it.
I don't believe you.
Well, we're going to play this track, and then when we come back, we are going to keep chatting with Unlock Me This One.
Awesome.
And and since I have an exclamation point at the end, it has to be Unlock Me This One!
Yeah.
If you're thinking like radio people.
There you go. You can do that.
Because when I first started in radio, they were like, well, you need to read the question marks and you need to read the exclamation points. And I'm like, what? And they're like, exactly. You have to be going along and be like, what?
Okay,
it's like Ron Burgundy.
Well, see, now I do have a question.
Okay, go.
Where did your name come from, or the name?
Well, it actually started off with like a game that a lot of people in Arabic say, and it's a dirty game, and it usually refers to penis.
If you do not know where you are, that's fine. If it's a dirty game, go. We're
Okay, so for example, I don't know why people do this a lot, and they turn everything you say in a way that it regards to penis for some reason. And so if you say, for example, hey man, I'm hungry, you know, people go ahead and say, eat me this one, referring to their member.
Oh.
Yes.
Jesus.
So everybody had the fever of saying that, and I hated it. Because they went to the point that they would make your name a joke out of that. So, you know, at that point, that just didn't make sense. And I kind of just figured I don't know where I thought of unlock itself, but I wanted to use the joke for the band's name, basically. So we thought of the most random verb that no one would think of. So that's kind of where it came from.
Okay. Well, we're going to play this, and then when we come back, we'll keep chatting with this gentleman. And then I'm thinking Evan is he about tuned up? Is he ready to go? Okay. Because I know Evan has a gig tonight, and he's probably going to want to get somewhere to eat and change and, you know, just be his fabulous Oklahoma self. So we are going to play this.
Question, where did you find that song? In the folder?
Yes,
yes.
in the folder.
Awesome, that is the right one.
Okay,
that
well,
is
here
the right
it is.
one.
And it's here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Bop bop bom, bop bop bom. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. I was chatting with Evan Brady, and I did not look at the clock. It is and of course I see a door opening, and make room for Bob Hunter. Bob the Photog, the world famous Bob Hunter, as seen on TV Bob Hunter. Adult Video News Awards, Bob Hunter. Whatever you want to refer to him as. It gets a clap. The Spike TV one, nobody gives a shit about. I Say Porn, they're all about it.
Hey, he's making a contribution.
Right.
Damn it.
They sent me that email last week, and they're like, Bob Hunter has been selected to photograph on the red carpet. And I'm like, pfft. So I tell him, and he's like, that's all it was. And Reno is going to go rub oil on the male strippers next month.
Yes.
For whatever reason.
Yes.
I just...
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much. I appreciate that. Thank
You said it
you.
was your birthday weekend too?
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's on my birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's actually on my birthday. So.
Hey, as Kobe Bryant would say, you're welcome.
Man, I,
Make sure you don't get it in this video.
so I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Just I'm about to cry.
Now, Unlock Me This One
Yay.
is with us.
Yay.
He is like a, let's give him a good one. Blowfish in a Twine Factory? That'll work. Now, you've got... Now, I want to make sure I get this song... This is a long-ass song you've written here, or titled.
Yeah,
Don't
it is.
Come Crying to Me When You Fall Down and Scrape Your Knee on the Sidewalk.
Yeah, that is one of those long title ones.
Is that the album name?
No, that's just the song. That's just the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the chorus?
I don't know. Sometimes the titles of the songs just really depend on either what the song is about, but I don't like to
Okay.
make it obvious. And sometimes they're just the first thing that comes to my mind as I'm thinking of the title, but it doesn't have to do with the song.
Okay.
In this case, it does because of the lyrics and what they talk about. And it's basically, the message, to summarize it, is basically don't try to do things too fast that you start like messing up because of it. Just take your time. Don't rush into something if you're not sure about or what the outcome is going to be. Just if it happens, it happens, and if it takes as long as it has to take for whatever reason it is, then, you stick to that. So it can, I don't know, it can relate to like different things. Like, if you're trying to rush into a relationship, it doesn't really do that good. So it's kind of like forcing a shit. And yeah, that's not good whatsoever. So,
It's
All
like
right.
relationships.
2 things you shouldn't force, right?
He's a smart guy.
I mean, I thought I had something slick, but after his shit one, I'm good. I'm done.
You're there. Well, we're going to play this track, and then we're going to take a brief 60-second break and come back, and we've got Bob Hunter is here, so I can now have Evan Brady, and what we will do is we will transition Evan Brady and his cohort over to the couch since they have guitars.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then we will interview them, and then once we're done with them, they because I know you probably want to eat and go settle into a hotel and all sorts of fun stuff. So we're gonna play this track, and when we come back, we've got more here on the World Famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
I'm fixing